Hello, I'm Anawultus, and today I am going to be looking at something here on the Wildfire Games forum. Okay, so what happened was a dev from Millennium AD got in contact with me on the YouTube comments, not any serious contact or anything, and asked me to maybe look at some of these images that they have for some of their buildings in their mod. So I'm going to look at that today. So let's actually take a look. Okay, so this looks nice. You see, this looks like a little barn house, perhaps. You've got hay, and of course that's pretty beautiful, I have to say. I find, yeah, this looks nice. All right, interesting. Okay, now this building. There's actually something I have to say about this building, and that is, of course, you can see here, you've got the circular wall here, and it's around a rectangular building, and I know that for a fact many fortresses historically have had circular walls and a number of rectangular buildings, but I don't know exactly whether that's really that good a thing for a single building. It seems a bit excessive, but I do know that circular walls do have a significant advantage in many respects. For example, in a circular wall, you have an efficiency in perimeter. It's much more perimeter efficient than squares or triangles, that's for sure. You have a much bigger area to perimeter ratio in that shape. So I suppose that's good in that respect. Of course, a disadvantage circles have is that, let's say you're an archer and you're maybe standing right here, and there's a guy attacking over here. You can't actually see the guy, so you have to actually run over here and shoot down. Okay. Beautiful. Some render can be used as icon technology. I mean, the props. I'm designing tech portraits. Okay, nice. Okay, these swords, they look nice and they do look period accurate. I can tell from the shape of a pommel. Those are all known shapes for pommels. And it's interesting to see swords in such detail. And you might say, well, they don't actually look that detailed, but of course you have to think about how these swords are actually just scaled up versions of that actual tiny sword that you see on the character in the game, and those polygons go a long way when you're looking at really tiny characters on a screen. Okay. This looks nice. This looks like it's maybe a dock or perhaps a marketplace. Probably a dock, though, by the looks of it. It's got a little crane, little ropes here. And Tang Dynasty used fortified temples. Okay, that's interesting. It's interesting to know that Millennium AD, they're thinking about putting Tang Dynasty in there. And I really would love that. I love the Tang Dynasty. I read a lot about the Tang Dynasty. I read a lot of history on a lot of different things. So Tang Dynasty, I think that would be lovely. I think this looks very nice, very beautiful. I mean, look at that water. That's some nice looking water. Okay. And it looks lovely. Okay, I think there's maybe one more. Okay, here we have a little chapel, a medieval chapel. Looks nice. I still see some of these around today, so I suppose it is a design that has been used for the ages because I suppose it's efficient. You know, you've got your rectangular base, peaked roof, in case you've got any snow or anything else like that, and made of stone and bricks. Very, very sturdy and durable, lasts a long time. Okay, so I think that's all that we have, but I do have to say that The dev team for Millennium AD, they're doing some fine work. Look at these things. These things are beautiful. I mean, this in particular. Look at that pond. Lovely. That's all I have to say about that. Lovely. I'm still slightly confused about this. It's probably maybe it's a Mott and Bailey, perhaps. I don't know. Well, no, it'd just be the Mott. Okay, so reasons people make circular fortresses. Of course, I said that it's perimeter efficient, but another reason would be that it's on a hill, and a lot of hills are a bit circular or conical in shape, so that would make sense as well. It's just kind of weird for me seeing a single rectangular building. If it were two buildings, I probably wouldn't mind as much, but a single rectangular building surrounded by a circular wall, that seems a bit excessive to me, but I think that's all the criticism I really have. Look at that nice looking build. That looks lovely. Okay, I suppose that's all I've got to say on this. I guess see you all next time then.